Hey everybody, Troy Boy here, the Troy you can trust, back with another Walking Dead Roast Survive video, featuring the first edition of Mackenzie. Before we proceed any further, let's give a moment of silence for Rosie. Tears have been shed, curse words have been shouted, and memories will now be cherished. Thank you, Rosie. You're the real MVP. Make sure you all give a nice ripperoni in the chat for Rosie, and if you all have not subscribed to the Troll You Can Trust channel, make sure you give a nice karate chop to that subscribe button, and let's begin. In comes Mackenzie like she's a medic from the Vietnam War, and she is also considered a medic as well in this game for her first edition. I was torn at first with her, but that was due to me thinking of her in an individual standpoint, instead of like a team setting, now with combat mods, which was a complete game changer for me in terms of how useful she is. So let's take a look at everything individually, and then let's bring it all together. And from there, I will let you all decide if she will make a good fit for your current roster. So like always, her base stats first. She is a medic, so offense is not her strong suit, so we will utilize her so that our offense can shine. She serves as a huge medic and support role, and I would not be using her for anything else. Her defense stat is average and her health is high, and since yellows do not get a double attack weapon, I do not see her dying turn 1, which is ideal. Mackenzie's Adrenaline Rush is where she shines quite a bit. She is the first 6-star with a cure-all penalties. Now this is actually incredible, as I can see people losing to your team by her cleansing the impairs and stuns. Just so your team fires back and the enemy loses, or they try to take her out first just to retribution to your team, and then you dookie splat on them. Or they can use offensive CC on her and treat her like a damaged survivor, which is actually a win, as now you have an offensive pressure survivor left untouched, which is risky. The healing over time that this Adrenaline Rush gives is fantastic if you bring a survivor who can also buff defenses, allowing for a greater chance of you not losing someone close to death when the enemy takes their turn. Her active revive is where it is a bit awkward, but still nonetheless a great active skill. So the 4th turn is the earliest for when we can use the revive skill. But if we have 30 AP per turn, that means turn 4 we can also use an Adrenaline Rush. And it's nice to have options to either revive, heal, or cleanse penalties. It would be advantageous for us to pop the Adrenaline Rush turn 3, use the revive turn 4. But if we succumb to either of those options, then turn 5 is when we will use the active. But if we get that AP when attacking leadership skill in the future, we can get 40 AP per attack and pop her Adrenaline Rush on turn 3 and use her revive on turn 4. Another option to break from the awkwardness of her revive active is to use a gun that gives 20% AP at the start of the wave, so she can be commanded turn 2 to make all those special weapon modifiers go away. When she is able to take her next turn again, it'll be during turn 4, and she can use her revive if need be. Even though AP at the start of the wave loses merit after the first Adrenaline Rush, I do consider the first 4 turns the most important, and to control and capitalize on those would be in your best interest. Retribution 2 is a deterrent for taking her down first, so with that in mind, it's very nice to add some pressure to her, such as impair when attacking, as she will be able to do whatever she wants, and if she gets focused near the start, she will pour everyone a glass of AP, and then the slaughter begins. So just go back, recheck again. 30 AP per turn will give you a 4th turn Adrenaline Rush, 3rd turn command. 40 AP per turn will give you a 3rd turn Adrenaline Rush, 2nd turn command. That is not currently available, but to say it won't ever be is a mistake, and as part of making team compositions, you also have to look to the future.
I can see the future!
Versing Mackenzie, I would recommend bringing Taunts and Confuses, as you will automatically get at least 1 turn of CC out of it. Taunts and Confuses take their turns first, then everyone else is able to get their turn. That is my analysis of Mackenzie, and I do hope during all the blah 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 I just did that you all found some merit for Mackenzie and can potentially find a spot for her in your roster, and if not, we shall wait for the next premiere and we will talk about him, her, or Apache Helicopter to see if they are a perfect fit for your roster. And without further ado, thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed the video and made you laugh and do anything positive, please give a nice karate chop to that like and subscribe button. Make sure to leave a comment down below, as the support's greatly appreciated. And other than that, I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye bye!